Welcome back to another episode of Dawn of Man, everyone. I'm Siege Plays, and we are getting ready to wrap up the Bronze Age here. Ooh, a little bit of a little bit of lag there. So yeah, we just wrapped up all of the tech here, and we are going to hope to push for 25 full points this episode. I'm gonna go to 4 times speed again. Yeah, it's been a few days since I've recorded, so I'm still kind of remembering where we were. We got all these farms built. We got plows going and everything. We've got plenty of animals. We're doing okay on straw. Good. I will say I'm hoping that the gameplay is a little bit more smooth right now. I did finally manage to upgrade my GPU, and by upgrade, I mean it's, you know, it's not the most recent GPU because they're still crazy expensive, but got myself a good old RTX 6600, which is not that amazing, but still, I was playing on a 970, a GTX 970 before this, so I will take the upgrade where I can get it. Alright, so we only have 1 point so far. It's going to be kind of difficult to push for that, but we might spend most of the episode kind of looking for ways that we can gain points. However, we still have some upgrades to be done here, so let's go ahead and upgrade one of these storage huts. Because I think that will get us a point. Let's see. Will it? Yes, it'll get us at least 1 point. And we're 2 roundhouses away, so we'll probably do that as well. We have the capacity for it, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Let's see, what else? 2 stone circles, really? Well, I mean, we could do that in the future, but that's not really in the works right now. Population 125, we'll work towards that. Armorer, 2 of 3. Well, that can be done. Might push up the workload a little bit, but metalsmith. Armorer, where do we want to put them? We have... Where did we put the old ones? Where did we put them? Oh, we put them over here. Cool. Let's put one over here if we can. Sheep has died of starvation. We can squeeze one in right there. Why not? Donkey has died of starvation. How? It's spring, dude. It is spring. We have 81 straw left over still, so we are doing okay on that. I think we did bump up some of our populations recently. Not too much, though. Got plenty of space in our stables. Do we have any that we haven't upgraded yet? We do. We have 2 of them still that we have not upgraded. I did kind of push up the workload recently. That's fine. We'll get rid of this eventually. Now, someone did comment that they were surprised that I put orchards on flat ground over here. They're not necessarily permanent. The only reason I put them there for now is just because I could do large fields of them. And even though they're kind of far away, they're useful because we need the quicker sources of food. And so eventually, if our city grows, maybe we'll build some houses and whatnot over here, and then we can start using this for farmland. But for now, I wanted to put some orchards down just because that'll give us some fruit and whatnot. And because really, we weren't going to put any fields that far away from our main population right now, besides the orchards. Because at least with those, all they have to do is go out and harvest. I don't think there's really a whole lot of maintenance they have to do, whereas these they have to actually plant every year, so... Makes sense to put those a little bit further away, I think. And eventually we will put up defensive walls all the way around the perimeter, but for the time being, the workload is a little bit high for that. And we have not really had a need to do so yet, so we're not gonna quite yet. We only have 8 leather armor at the moment. We still have leather on us, which is good. Does it take 1 per? Yeah. Feet. They're working on upgrading this now. These houses will be upgraded. Yes, yes. Eternally, the workload is too high. I know. I know. Let's see. What do we need for these? 78 units. Alright, so we're not too far behind. Not terribly. I'm gonna give it like another year or so to see what our straw situation looks like, but then I'll probably bump up some of our populations here. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty to trade with this time around. But really not much to trade for. I don't necessarily... Well, it's only 4 of them, so why not? We'll trade for the bones, I guess. We don't really need anything else. Although, you know what? Let's trade for a couple beer, too. We'll just go ahead and do that. Just because that'll mean that we don't have to produce quite as much. 50... 2 flint, I guess. I don't usually trade flint too much, but... because then they have to go back out and mine it. That's good enough. We're not really running low on any ores right now. We are running a little bit lower on meat than we used to. But we still have plenty of food to go, so I'm not super worried. Got our fields going here. All of them look like they're just about planted. Right, we got another point for the leather armor. We'll put this building at high priority. We'll put this building at high priority. And we'll put these houses at high priority. We just want them to get finished. I think next priority, after the next raid, because we'll wait. We don't want to be caught with our pants down here. So after the next raid, I'm going to start replacing this wall. And then once we get over to here, I might start trying to build out the wall around here. We won't put any gates or anything so that that area doesn't get attacked quite yet, because we still have room to expand over here as well. But I do want to start pushing out this way so that we can start building to push up our population, essentially. Oh yeah, I forgot we were putting a statue in there, so that'll give us a point too. It'll probably take us a while to get there, maybe? Well, we don't have a rolling megalith just yet. Where is the nearest one? That's certainly not it. How close is that one? That one's also not that close, but it is closer, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then they'll automatically bring it over. Great, so we have a couple points on the way here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Still a long way to go, though. Take a look and see what else we can possibly push up here. Cheesemakers. I don't think it really makes sense to do that right now. I mean, we'd get points, yeah, but we're not really producing enough milk for that. Plows. We do need more plows. Right now we have 17, and I think our limit is probably like 30. 20. Okay, yeah, let's push it up to 30. And I know I said we were gonna wait, but let's go ahead and bump up our... Let's do our horse population. Let's bump that up to 40. Because what that'll do is that will free up some of our cows to be producing more milk. Again, I don't actually know if them being hooked up to a plow affects their milk production, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that it does, since I don't ever see them milking cows that are attached to a plow or Yeah, they don't really milk them, to my knowledge. Now, we could also, you know, increase our goat population. That would also help our milk situation. But I don't want to overdo it just yet with the animals. Is that will also not only drain our straw supply, but also increase our workload because they'll be needing to milk them, so we'll let things kind of stabilize a little bit. We don't have that many horses anyway. What does our population look like? 8 females, 3 males. Yeah, it's enough to maintain. Again? Struggling with that again? Yeah, probably because we're building other things. That one we need logs. The eternal struggle. We got that guy done. Another peak here. I mean, we could go out, we could just start hunting animals like crazy. That would help our meat situation. Wouldn't really help our workload too much, but we'll be upgrading those too. Okay. And we'll just continue producing things, I guess. Maybe if I see animals close by. Oh, it does look like we got everything planted. That's good. Forgot to check on that. Everything over here too. Yep. Definitely need more stone still too. Yeah, I'm not going to mark them for being hunted yet. I want to stabilize our workload a little bit better. I'll need a log for that. We've got 10 now, though. We're doing a little bit better. We got things going back up again. The vegetables help. Come on, guys, let's get... Oh, we didn't have it marked as high priority. That's why. I do love this one tree here. You might even say this was a one-tree hill. Huh? Listen, I never claimed to be a comedian. Okay, barley is being affected, once again proving why it's helpful to have a bunch of different fields. They all have different benefits, and having multiple of them is very helpful because we don't have to worry about losing our entire crop. It's one tree just right in front of our gate here. We're gonna need another point here. I was gonna say, did the trader show up and I didn't even see? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That'll help us with wood. We'll take the leather armor too. I think that's about it for now. So we'll just get rid of a couple of these. We have lots extra right now. Not trade the grain, let's trade the bone. Yeah. Oh, we are low on copper, so glad we traded that. How are we doing? Our mines are not doing great, so I'm really hoping we can push into the Iron Age soon. Start producing iron ASAP. We have more people joining, that's good. That roundhouse is almost done. I would almost be willing to place money that the raiders are going to show up while we're in the middle of harvesting. Because they always do. Alright, 8 points. Getting there. Getting there. Slowly but surely. We will continue to upgrade these. Slowly. We have room for 16 more people, that's good. We're doing okay on supplies. We are a little bit low on linen outfits, but as far as wool outfits, we are doing just fine. We're still making everything we need, yeah. And you... Didn't we put one over here too? Yeah, we did. Cool. How are our granaries doing? Oh, somebody also mentioned marking our storage huts so that they can't store food. I'm gonna take a peek and see if that's really happening anywhere. Yeah. It's happening there. I'm just worried that we will have a problem with our granaries, but I guess that's not that big of a problem. We can build more of them. They don't take up that much space. Have bread being stored there. Yeah, and these are all almost full. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark these no food. No food and drink. And see how that affects everything. We'll get notifications that we're out of storage space, which will tell us, you know, that we need to fix that problem. Yeah, it does look like we have quite a few places storing food. That shouldn't be. So thank you to Raycheetah for that comment, because I think that was Raycheetah that said that. Might not have been. Apologies if it was not. But to whomever suggested that, thank you for that suggestion. We're going to see how that affects things a little bit. I think that's all of them. All right, more linen. How is our rolling megalith doing? Shouldn't be terribly far away still. There it is. Okay, yeah, it's not too far. Do we have them gathering stone over here? We do. Good. Get them upgrading this building. Workload is not awful. We were able to harvest just about everything. That's also good. We've got lots of linen. I like it. Also don't want to just start taking down these walls when we really don't have enough stone. There it is. There it is. Oh. Well, whoever that is. Rip. I actually don't hate the timing of it this time because we've already harvested everything, so... R.I.P. Vorica. But yeah, I actually really don't hate the timing of this because we don't really have a whole lot as far as harvesting goes going on. Let's get everybody inside. When the raiders get close, we'll shut the gates. I like that it notified us. I mean, I hate that it notified us this far away because it meant somebody died, but at the same time, that person sacrificed themselves so that we had plenty of warning, so... I mean, look at this. We were able to get so many people over here. Get inside, sheep. We're gonna close the door soon. There's always somebody. Or multiple somebodies who are coming from really far away. Let's bump this up to speed 2 just because they're moving kind of slow. Once whoever that is gets inside, I'm closing the gates, and that's that. Yep. Please go over to this side. Please don't come this direction, because nobody's over here. Please. There we go. And, yep, they're gonna attack the wall. Go ahead and open the gate now. They'll break through, yeah. Figured that would happen. Wow, okay. I think the only person to die was the one that was way out there. Everybody else had plenty of time to get prepared. And we will start restoring these walls a little bit here. Yes? How are we gonna connect those like that? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll go ahead and recycle that one and replace it. Yeah, we've only got 5 stone at the moment, which is kind of odd considering how many stone gathering areas we have, but our workload has been pretty high, so I'm not really too terribly surprised on that one. Crank this back up to 4 times speed here. We're not really getting attacked from this direction often, so I'm not too concerned. You watch, the next time we get attacked is going to be over here, but the wooden palisade holds up okay. Gives us enough time to at least, you know, get situated. Eventually we will probably build a second stone wall around the outside, but we don't need it at the moment. There we go, yeah. Pick up some stone here. Trying to decide what part of the wall. I kind of just want to do it for aesthetic purposes, because we really don't need the expansion over here just yet. So let's go ahead and replace a few of these here. Select multiple at once. I think I'm just going to keep this farm here for now. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but not really much reason to remove it either. Let's just replace all the way to the corner, I guess. Oops. Yeah, let's replace all those. I don't think I'm going to replace any of this with stone just yet, just because we're going to be tearing it down anyway, so. They'll replace those fairly quick, they usually do. Leather armor is going up a little bit. What is our leather limit like? We should probably crank that up too. A little bit. 30. Let's put it up to 50. Ah, we're out of tannin. Okay, so let's need to be cranking up limits like this because that just increases the workload, but we will take those. I don't think we really need anything else from them though, so there we go. Thank you. We have no bronze right now. Yeah, I really need to pay better attention to our workload. I just keep yanking stuff up here. I think I'm not going to build any more haystacks over here because we have the problem where people are taking too long to feed the animals in the winter. We do have a couple of haystacks over here, but as you can tell, they don't really store a lot over here because we have the availability over here. We have 19 plows now. I think we have enough adult animals for it, but not 100% on that one. Oh. Rip. All of that's almost gone anyway. Rip Imad. We have to start thinking where we're going to put the cairn, because that's a pretty large structure. And I don't truly know where I want to put it just yet. I don't think I want to put it in town. But I don't want to put it too far away either. I could maybe just put it right on the other side here, but that would take up some valuable space that I was going to use for farming, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe like up here. Okay, we're gonna mark all of our stables as high priority because this is really getting annoying to me that our animals are dying of starvation when we have 108 straw saved up here. So let's go ahead and just mark all of our stables as high priority so we can stop losing our animals. I'm thinking it's these ones over here. We have one stable. Oh, we had more. Am I just not seeing it here. There's one. There we go. There's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Yeah, that makes sense. Go feed your animals. Annoying. You watch more of them. Yep. Oh, I thought that one was going to die of starvation too. Good thing they didn't. Where's our megalith? Still in the same spot. Good. Humans joining the settlement. Doesn't seem like it's for lack of food. It just seems like it's for lack of labor. People aren't feeding them, so I guess I need to be more careful about my workload in the future. Stop cranking it up so much. Why do we have so much mud? Our limit is 10. Why do we have 50 mud? I don't understand sometimes like how the limits work. There's no way that we should have collected 50 mud when the limit is 10. Meanwhile, we're not feeding our animals. We're not creating the things that we need. I don't understand. I love this game, but sometimes... Yeah, all of that's already planted over there. The walls are going in over here. Where? What area was that? Okay, that area there. I'm not going to put any more stone gathering areas just yet. I know that it's not, I don't know, I think it would be nice to be able to put in a quarry instead of just only gathering from these like loose piles of rock. I mean, we're able to build mines, and by this time in human history, we were able to, I mean, we were quarrying stuff. Especially during the Iron Age, I think it would be worthwhile to add a quarry to the game. Because otherwise it gets to the point where you have to go like really far out for stone. Which in some cases is accurate, but in others it's not. Especially with so many, like, there's so many mountains in this game. It makes finding flatland to build on kind of difficult. And like not everywhere looks like this. I wish there were some flatter maps, and the ability to do quarries I think would be two things I would change. We will take the beer. We will definitely take the bronze. The 1 bronze. We will take the sickles, and we will take the axes. We'll trade for a bunch of stuff here. Whoops. Not the donkey, though. We will also trade for the tannin. And so let's trade all of the bones that we have. I'm wondering if that's not contributing to our workload, though. Trading the bones, because then they keep trying to get up to the limit. So let's not trade those this time. We have a lot of linen. So let's trade some of that. Let's trade these remaining bows, because we're making composite bows now. And we will get rid of any unnecessary tools that we have, which doesn't look like there are any. Is there anything else we can trade that would help us? We could trade these, because we're making linen ones now. That's, again, going to increase the workload, but... Oh, that's too much. Yeah. Satisfied with that deal. We're at 12 points now. Workload is still way too high. But it doesn't seem like we're having a problem getting everything planted and harvested every year. So that's actually a really good sign. We do now have these walls somewhat built. We are missing a segment here, though. we'll put that there. And we are working on this area over here as well. Oh, and we just recently finished this. That's good. We're gonna stop storing food and drink there. So then does beer get stored in granaries? We don't store it in the storage huts. Do they store beer in granaries? We don't have a lot of it, so... Lots of grain. Lots of grain. Huh. It must be in people's houses or something at this point then. Yep. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to go ahead and call it. We've reached the time for the episode. I know not a lot of action happened on this one, but it gets tough when you have to save up, 25 points to get there. But we will hopefully be reaching the Iron Age in the next episode. I was hoping we would get it today. I was trying to push for it, but it just does not seem to be the case. So we're going to try and push for it in the next episode. Let's fingers crossed that we get there. But thank you guys so much for joining yet again. I'm really glad that this series seems to be doing as well as it does. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. So hopefully there's a good handful more of these episodes in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.